Guys, time is the only resource that we can't get more of. And I want to commit as much time as possible to putting out content that helps more people just like you. The only way that I can do that is if you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Please give me feedback and help me help
You
you.
do more like client retention.
Yeah.
Because you talk about that with Medicare a lot, is like, it's not just about sales, but it's also about retention and creating the compounding effect.
Yeah, we
Two
definitely,
aspects to it.
yeah, we definitely, just from the high level of client retention, want to take the approach that any problem that a client has, to the degree that it is possible to satisfy them, we want to try our best to make that problem go away, be polite about it, nice about it, apologetic that something happened. We're also very willing and here to, pay for any, like if they had like an overdraft charge or something like that, short of somebody that does it all the time and it, begins to be like, you're a problem, the problem is you, not us. There is a point where I'm like, okay, I can't keep subsidizing your inability to balance your checkbook. But we will do things to go above and beyond to try to keep those relationships good, because a pissed off client tells 15 people, and a happy client tells 5. Another aspect of that, and this is just something that spins off in my head. Anytime you have somebody that comes in and they says, my doctor says they don't take this insurance, I want something different, or whatever. Look at that as an opportunity to call that doctor's office and talk to the billing staff and be very nice to them and build a referral relationship. Try to help them in any way you can. Don't splain them. I'm going to say mansplain or womansplain. I find that both genders do this. Some people want to call them back, let me educate you on this, or let me tell you why, call and be very receptive to the billing person. Like, I just want to know, like, what issues y'all are having, to see if I can make sure anybody that's using you guys, that I put in the right plan. Make it all about how can I help you, build a little bit of that relationship on the front end. Then they'll be more receptive to potentially accepting the other insurance plans based on your help. Sometimes it's just a miscommunication. And I'm not saying all these people are going to be receptive to it. I'm not going to say all clients are pleasable. Some clients have irrational expectations. They're not lucid, and you're going to deal with that. I had an agent that's done a lot of business write me yesterday. He said, have you ever fired a client before? And he had a couple that he was talking about firing because they're time vampires. I had a guy in AEP that came in here like 5 times and went over the details of these plans and I don't have time to sit with anybody 5 times. And honestly, I failed because I did sit with him 5 times, and I did not have time to do that. And I should have, after the second time, said, Mr. Jones, sorry, I can't meet with you anymore about this. If you have any questions, you can email me, and I'll try to get back to you. But as you can see, we're very busy helping as many people as possible, and most people don't have this many questions about it. So, and if that means that you have to use somebody else, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to create a bad blood. I just don't personally have time to meet with somebody that many times. You can be nice about it, but I'm not meeting with somebody 5 times in AEP. That's crazy. I'm not meeting with somebody 5 times ever again. But look at problems as an opportunity to build a stronger relationship. If you sell something, sometimes you build a decent relationship, but when they have the shit hit the fan, and then you're there and you solve it, that's why Mallory and Kelly in there have better relationships with most of our clients than the agent that wrote them, because they're the ones that end up dealing with their problems a lot of times. So they'll come in and be real sweet to them, because they're the ones helping them through the hardest part. It's easier now. Sometimes the sales part of it is very important and impactful for some people, but some people aren't real married to the decision. But when they have a problem, they have a more emotional connection with that, and if you can help them, they'll tell a lot of people that you helped them through it. So that's my spiel on client retention. If anybody comes up with a client retention scenario, they can feel free to throw it in the comments. We'll try to cover that later. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, you can write us, reach out to any of us, message us, or comment on these videos. Any scenarios you want to cover in the future, we'll try to cover them tomorrow. Or actually, you guys might be doing this tomorrow because I'm going to be out of town. But tune in. We will not be doing this Friday, by the way, for sure, because of Good Friday and even though Rob says I'm agnostic, which I'm not, we're going to let everybody go home because we love Jesus. So we love Jesus up in here. Who loves Jesus? We love Jesus. Woo! All right. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys later. Thank you. Mike, you don't love Jesus?